Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seat. The show is about to start. Hey guys, what's up? It's Phoebe.
It's Mike.
This is the Mike and Phebe Show on Alternative Twist Radio. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Today is February 10th, and actually we're recording on Wednesday. So, but it is Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah, that's right. So we got tons of awesome news for you guys. So first off, we are happy to announce that we have a new sister station.
Yes.
Yes, it's called BarnDoorRadio.
Yes.
It's an all indie country, folk, bluegrass, Americana, gospel music, and mountain music.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're very excited. We just launched that earlier this week. So send in your submissions, all original music, please, for country, bluegrass, folk, Americana, gospel.
It's mainly country music and bluegrass and gospel.
Yeah. So send in your music submissions to, guess what it is? BarnDoorRadio@gmail.com.
That's right.
And we are already having live music streaming right now. And it's on www.barndoorradio.org.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you have already sent in your music is already playing. So you would have gotten a reply back on your emails, and subscribe to them on their social media also. And it's, guess what it is? BarnDoor Radio all across the board. We got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We're on TikTok too for them.
Yep.
So go check them out. Support a new indie radio station, and we will be we are airing music already. So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first off, and we got tons of awesome artist spotlights that I just finished doing and will be doing for the month of February. So let's see here. We got a band called Well, ? Well.
Well again.
Yeah, Well. And then Eloina, she's from the UK, awesome artist. Very excited to talk to her. And then another band called This River. I love these band names. Very unique.
This river, that river, every other river. Let's float on down the river.
So that's This River. And then we got another one called Title Holder. That's a very cool band name. So that's coming up for February and March. And we're currently doing a ticket giveaway.
Yes.
Pennsylvania folks in the house, pay attention. Hamburg. If you're near Hamburg, even within like an hour, 30 minutes maybe, and you want to see some free wrestling, and you're free on February 18th, which is Saturday, I believe. We're doing a free ticket giveaway for Hamburg, Pennsylvania. So go to our social medias, any of our socials, and find the contest post. So then on the contest post, you just got to say, hey, give me free tickets, and you'll be in the drawing. And we're having the drawing actually, when this airs, it's going to be, actually already done.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's going to be on the 10th at 3 p.m.
Oh.
So this video will air 8 p.m. that day. So anyway, I'm telling you about it anyway. So another thing about it, one of our artists is doing the entrance music to one of the wrestlers' entrance music. So the wrestler is Jay Flyer, very cool guy. Mm-hmm. That is Mr. Hangtime himself. So check that out. And the artist is Grimrock. So Grimrock's entire song will drop the next day, February 19th. So Grim is going to be premiering his song for the entrance for Jay Flyer. And on top of that, we're going to be interviewing Grimrock and Jay Flyer. And that is going to be on the 8th. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
So we're going to be airing that before the wrestling event. So that's going to be really cool. So the event is going to be on February 18th at the historic Hamburg Fieldhouse in Hamburg, Pennsylvania. So that's going to be really cool. So check out our social medias for the ticket and information about the interview. Another thing we got going on, we are supporting the Paris Valley African American History Committee. They are doing an event in honor for Black History Month. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be really cool. We're covering that event.
Yes.
So that's going to be Sunday, February 26th. It's an all-day event. So if you happen to be in Paris or close to Paris, stop on by on Sunday, February 26th. It's an all-day family event. It's free. They're going to have vendors. There's going to be a unity walk there that starts at 8:30 in the morning on the front lawn in front of City Hall. And if you know Paris, you know where City Hall is, and you know where the lawn is. So they're going to have the unity walk at 8:30 in the morning. And then they're going to have a Hall of Fame display, which is going to be really cool. We're very excited about that.
That's going to be very nice.
Yes. So that's going to be from 10 to 5 at the Bob Glass Gymnasium. So stop on by. They're going to have awards. They're going to have performers, food. It's a gospel fest. So check it out. It's a free family event. It's going to be beautiful. And they are also accepting vendor applications. So they will have vendors there.
Sure will. Yep.
And the vendors will be on the outside. So if you want to sign up as a vendor, call Regina. She's part of the African American History Committee. So Regina's phone number is 951-400-5205. So 951-400-5205. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. It's going to be a really good event. And we'll be covering that on social media also. So you can stay tuned to our social media for live coverage. Now, on to funny news.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Yes, my deep research finding funny news. We have enough of the regular news in this world. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. We all know it's overcovered. So people are not talking about funny news, weird news, odd news. So I'm here for you guys. Mike is here for you guys. And we give our own little spin. We do a little commentary. You know, we got to put our 2 cents in.
We sure do.
From the peanut gallery. You know, we gotta let you guys know what we think, right?
Our 2 pennies.
Yeah.
2 shiny pennies.
Sometimes a little dirty pennies, you know, on the floor. But anyway, okay. So according to mirror.com.uk, okay, this is from the UK. A lady says, I got kicked out of a wedding after stopping my girlfriend. Oh, not a lady. Sorry. I got kicked out of a wedding after stopping my girlfriend from catching the bouquet. All right. So this is a dude.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Dude says, a man has been slammed online for admitting to slapping the wedding bouquet on the floor so that his girlfriend couldn't catch it, despite being removed from the venue. It sounds like there's some issues there.
Oh, yeah, boy, oh, boy. Oh.
He couldn't just be okay being removed from the venue. Okay, So what's the story there? But then he had to take it a step further and accost the bride and toss the bouquet. So no.
It's almost like beating somebody with it.
So, okay, why? Okay, people often see the selection of quirky traditions at a wedding. Okay, we know that. Okay, so this is actually originally from Reddit. You know, tons of stuff from Reddit. We love that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so the guy says he admitted to causing a stir at his sister-in-law's wedding. Sister-in-law's wedding.
Sister-in-law.
Dude, like, come on. Don't cause a scene at your sister-in-law's wedding.
So he was the wedding crasher.
I guess he was invited, then he crashed it after getting kicked out.
That's what they do. It's just like that movie, The Wedding Crashers.
Okay, so caused a stir at his sister-in-law's wedding after he stopped his girlfriend from catching the bouquet. Captioning, am I an a-hole from interfering in the bouquet toss at my girlfriend's wedding? Yes, you...
A-hole?
Yeah. So that's what he said, a-hole. My girlfriend, we'll call her Maggie, quote unquote. Okay, so this the name has been changed to protect the innocent.
Of course, yes. Yeah.
Okay, Maggie and I went to her sister's wedding on Sunday, January 22nd. It was a great event. All things went well for the most of the evening. Okay, he's building up the drama, the suspense.
Yeah.
This was the first time he met Maggie's mother, and I had already met the rest of her family. So, good times. A good impression already.
Meeting the parents.
First time. When it came to time for the bouquet toss, Maggie was one of the first ladies of the group to try and catch it. I thought I had an opportunity to be funny and lift the mood. Ugh. So I stood behind Maggie and slapped the flowers to the ground before she could catch them. Kind of like a basketball you're blocking.
Yeah, it's... Not you, not this time. No way.
I don't know if she actually would have been the one to catch him, but I did it anyways. I was doing it as a joke, which I thought would be obvious to everyone. I was like being 0.1% serious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not interested in marriage. He's in his 20s. Okay, well, don't be a Dumas. Dumas, I'm mispronouncing, the word.
Of course.
And take the attention away from the bride. See, that's what gets me. He thought he was being funny and trying to get, attention to himself.
Yeah, he's an attention whore.
Mm-hmm. I really had no bad intentions and wasn't trying to upset anyone. I thought I would get a chuckle from the crowd.
He got a chuckle and a slap.
After I slapped the bouquet to the floor, there was an audible gasp from everyone around, followed by an awkward silence. I was a little embarrassed, but I laughed anyway to try to non-verbally show everyone that it was a joke. Nobody laughed, dude.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, they saw your little issue and saw what you were doing.
They got your number long before you even gave it out.
After a bit, the moment had passed and everyone was starting a big dinner. Okay, so then they moved forward. Nobody talked to me and I was getting a couple sideways glances.
That's right.
Maggie's mother eventually pulled me aside and very respectfully asked me to leave.
That's right.
You gotta go. Get to stepping. You being stupid. You must leave.
Bitch slap me, I'll bitch slap you out of here.
To which he obliged. I didn't want to cause a scene. But you already did, dude.
Dumbass.
You jumped up in the air. You did a little Nike, whoosh, whatever. Nike air jump.
He thought there was a net there, so he's like, oh, net. Nope.
Yeah, no net. A few weeks later, my girlfriend and her sister are over it. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. But the mom still seems weird about it. I haven't spoken to her since. Okay, so seeking advice. Was this an a-hole move? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Or was it just a lighthearted joke that was just misinterpreted? It doesn't matter.
A-hole move.
Yeah, you were getting attention away from the bride. That's not the way to go. So it goes on to say a lot of people are saying you're a-hole. It's not a tradition many people take to heart.
Now you're really going to have to do something to really make up to the mom.
That's right.
You're really going to have to do something now.
Yeah.
I mean, you better be doing something special. Otherwise, then you're going to be asked out of the family. Yeah.
So it didn't go into, I want to hear is what issues do you have that you feel like you had to jump up and do Nike air hoop, whoosh, thing into the basketball. Why did you need to do that? Number one. Okay. And why are you putting it on Reddit now? So you need to get attention.
Yeah.
Because that's two things already,
Yeah. So,
if everyone else is over it but yourself, then, okay, what's the issue here?
Sure.
Yeah. So now it went from Reddit to Mirror.com and now to Alternative Twist. Okay, so we won't get into his issues. We don't know what happened. That was the end of the story.
Yeah, that's it.
But he got kicked out. So, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better luck next time.
I know, right? Okay, so another story from mirror.com.uk. Another relationship, kind of a weird, funny story. Okay, woman's head is scrambled after a stranger sends her an urgent warning about her husband. What does that mean? What does that mean? A woman claims that she does not know what to do or does not know what to think after receiving a message from a suspicious Facebook profile intended to warn her about her husband's behavior. Yes. If you received a random message out of the blue warning you against someone in your life, what would you do? This is a question that's puzzling one woman about receiving a message about her husband. The wife was stunned to receive a friend request from a stranger on Facebook and was even more surprised as to what the person was saying about her husband, her partner. So she was keen to investigate and she responded. She took the bait. She said, what? You talking about my husband? Huh?
What?
Eh?
Who?
What are you, what?
What?
Yeah. So she claimed she was unable to find out all the information And she wasn't able to get the information that she wanted from the suspicious profile.
Mm-hmm.
She has no other friends on Facebook. What? She got no friends on Facebook?
That's the only one that she got?
A random.
So that's the random friend that she got, and that's the random friend that she's going to get the information from?
You know what?
Really?
It sounds like to me it's a scammer move. Okay, I this happened to me earlier this week, actually just 2 days ago. Yeah, it sounds like a scammer move. Like they're gonna dangle a little piece of meat in front of you, a little piece of candy, a little piece of carrot, and say, hey, I want to get your attention.
Mm-hmm. And they do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Yeah, they sure do. They sure the frick do. Mm-hmm. I have a story to tell you. Okay, anyway. Boy. I'll tell you the story because you know what? It's about story time, right? Funny news. So I was not feeling that great that day. You know, all the women out there, we know what goes on every month. You know, it's not a happy time. So that was number one. Number two, I get a lot of random Facebook messages, you know, and that's okay. That's part of our job. I'm cool with that. So it's timing. Okay. Dude messaged me his profile picture was he looked like he was about 60s to 70s, a little older gentleman. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I will tell you, I am 43. Okay. So I don't know if I look 43. I am 43. Okay. Gonna be 44 soon. Okay. Then he messages me and says, "Hi Phoebe, you look so familiar to me. What class did you graduate?" I graduated class of 1980. And he says, "Were you in my class? You look so familiar." I was like, "Excuse you? 1980? If I'm 43, do the math. That makes me, I was born in 1979. How can I look familiar to you when you're 70 years old, looking like he was 70 anyway, and he thought I was someone in his class? If he graduated in 1980, I was born in 79. So timing to me, it ruined my whole afternoon, quite frankly. So anyway, the reason why I bring this up, random messages. Mike told me, you know what? It's just a random. Don't worry about it. I said, I know. If it was the next day or so, I would have been over it, whatever, haha. But he said it could have been a scammer. They want to dangle that information just to engage you in conversation.
That's exactly what they do.
Yeah. And then, oh, okay. Oh, so you're not, from my class. What do you do? Oh, I need money. Right?
How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do today?
Mm-hmm. So that's my story about that, because I think that was a scammer. And, I will happily believe that was a scammer, because there's no way I look like I was in class of, high school, college in 1980. Please, come on. Put your glasses on, dude. Clean your glasses and pay attention.
Could have been. You could have been walking there when you were, 1 year old?
Come on. I wasn't. Anyway, so that's my story. So anyway, so that's a scammer. I'm going to believe that's a scammer. So just the same as lady on Facebook who doesn't have friends got a message from a rando as a scammer.
That's right.
He's trying to engage. Hey, what's up? Hey. And then, I need money. Yeah. So that was my little honest story there.
Little shindig.
Okay. Here's another funny one out of Sky News. Okay. This is very interesting. About AI, artificial intelligence.
Oh, we love these ones.
Yeah. So the headline says out of Sky News, is advanced AI actually smart? No, it's actually using the same system as a pigeon. Okay, so that caught my eye. Say AI and pigeons. Oh, heck yeah, I'm clicking on that story. Clickbait, right?
I already know what this was going to be.
You already know? You heard about it?
No, but I know. I can already tell.
Okay, researchers have found that the way that pigeons learn is much more the same as how humans teach artificial intelligence, albeit the birds operate at a far smaller scale. No duh.
Mm-hmm.
So the world's best artificial intelligence is, on the basic level, the same as the pigeon. Okay, this is new research. Okay, so it's not old research.
Sure.
Having undertaken a deep study into the inner workings of the bird's brain, researchers found that the brute force techniques they use to share similarities with AI. Much like AI is taught to identify patterns and objects recognized by humans, the team at the University of Iowa discovered pigeons rely on a repetitive trial and error approach.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that. Tests saw that each pigeon is shown a stimulus, each showing a different pattern, which the pigeons had to recognize by pecking on one or two of the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
That's my pecking, if you don't know.
Yeah. Good thing you're not a pigeon.
Not that great at pecking, huh?
You'd starve.
Tests show each pigeon... Okay, I already read that. They also had to do so based on characteristics such as line width, line angle, and how the patterns are arranged. A correct answer yielded a tasty pellet, but an incorrect response yielded nothing. Eventually, the pigeons memorized enough to get them a score of almost 70%. They just barely passed.
Yeah.
Poor pidgeys. Then you hear them all the time about the wonders of AI, all the amazing things it can do, but it beats the pants off of people playing chess. Okay, tell me about the dang pigeon. I guess, was that it? This is the way of learning through recognition is known as associative learning, whereas humans usually rely on declarative learning. I did not know that. For example, most of us don't need to touch a hot stove to know that it will hurt, whereas something that relies on associative learning would. Aha! Okay, that's where it's getting now.
Okay, so that's kind of like, is that almost the same thing there too? Is like birds when they eat hot peppers?
Mm-hmm.
They don't taste the hotness of it, of the seeds?
I have heard that chickens don't have the taste buds to recognize the hot peppers. Now, I don't know if pigeons have that same
Pigeons would be
thing.
the same thing as all birds.
Yeah, but I think what this article is saying is that the pigeons learn by trial and error, whereas as humans, we learn by knowing, ahead of time, oh, that's going to be hot or something. So let's see here. Tell me about the dang pigeons. Okay, of course, the computers can go beyond pigeons in their enormous memory and storage capacities, allowing them to store and process far more information than a pigeon brain would. But they're using a biological algorithm one of nature has given them, whereas a computer is using an artificial algorithm that humans gave them. Okay, it's not answering the question. It just barely fed you a little information about the pigeons.
So usually pigeons go round and round and round. So is that basically saying that the AI goes round, round, and round?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's a good question. I really don't know. This article leaves me hanging a little bit. It just barely gives you information.
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
Yeah.
Okay, talking about humans. Here's another one. This one's a little bit like, ugh, or at least to me. According to Reuters.com, human hair recycled in Belgium will be used to protect the environment. Okay, this is... The reason why I looked at this, I clicked on this, is because it's an issue for us. We're husband and wife. I have a lot of hair, and hair falls everywhere when I'm blow drying my hair on the floor. So that's the thing. I was like, oh, that's interesting. How can my hair that I pick up off the floor and sweep?
But what if everybody's bald like me? So then the world ends because nobody's able to save the environment. So
out of Brussels, Belgium, that is a good question. Okay.
All right.
So people in Belgium are sweeping are sweeping and bagging up their hair, and they're actually bagging it from their customers, handing it over to an NGO that recycles it to protect the environment. So if you got a lot of hair clippings, you've been saving it, this is where you need to send it to, NGO in Belgium, okay?
Do they get paid for it?
I don't know. The Hair Recycle Project feeds locks and tresses into a machine that turns them into matted squares that can be used to absorb oil and other hydrocarbons, polluting the environment, or made into biocomposite bags. Isn't that interesting?
Biocomposite bags.
Yeah. So just imagine. So the hair, when you blow dry your hair, ladies, on the hairbrush, it's, it gets weird and tangly. So just imagine recycling that material into matted squares, and that's used to absorb oil and other pollutants. So the project co-founder, Patrick Jansen, explained that 1 kilogram, which is equal to 2.2 pounds of hair. That's a lot of hair.
That's jeez.
That's a lot of hair. Can absorb 7 to 8 liters, which is almost 2 liters, a little over 2 liters. 2 gallons, excuse me. Almost over 2 gallons of oil and hydrocarbons.
Wow.
And he said the mats can be placed in drains to soak up pollution in water before it reaches a river. Ooh, can you imagine all that hair that you collect from the drain?
Wow.
And being recycled. So actually all that hair can be used for good. So remember that. Remember that when you complaining to me about...
Oh, I'm still going to complain.
About my hair on the floor.
Yeah, look at... it absorbs everything and makes a clog. Look at that.
It's for good.
It's swelled up 5 times its size.
What I hear out of this is my hair detached from my head is used for good. I'm saving the world. I'm saving the environment.
You're not saving our pipes, that's for sure.
I can't help that. It's too funny. Yeah, so if you need to send your hair, send it to Belgium, NGO. Yeah, look it up.
They'll take it.
Yeah, they said hair, 1 strand can support up to 10 million times its own weight, as well as absorbing fat and hydrocarbons. It is water soluble and highly elastic due to its keratin fibers. Well, look at that. See?
What about all the DNA? There's a lot of DNA right there, boy. Holy smokes. Wow.
So it goes on to say, so there you go. There you go. If you were wondering what to do with all that hair that you're collecting, there it is. Send it over. Yeah. Know that you're
Good luck.
Know that you're saving the environment.
1 hair strand at a time.
Yeah, so some good news. So yeah, there you go. It's not that bad thing. Okay, talking about this is out of HuffPost.com. Okay.
Yeah.
This is another hairy situation.
Oh boy.
Okay. The good segue. Okay, researcher thinks he solved the Bigfoot mystery, and you can do the math too.
Oh boy.
Hairy situation indeed.
That's not your sign, your forte.
No, it's not. I hate math. Sasquatch sightings may come down to the simple formula. Isn't that interesting? A data scientist, thinks he solved the mystery of Bigfoot, not by searching for the creature out in the wild, not waiting for him in the fields, but sitting in the office crunching numbers, examining the math instead. Okay, by logic. The new preprint study published online, data analyst says that many sightings could actually be black bears, which would be roughly the size and shape of a Sasquatch when walking on their hind legs. Okay. Then he's come up with a formula. Sasquatch sightings are statistically significantly associated with bear populations, such that on average, 1 sighting is expected for every 900 bears. Okay, but was he out there counting to 900 bears?
No.
No. He was in the office.
He was in the office just sitting on his ass doing absolutely nothing, trying to calculate this crap.
Based on statistical considerations, it is likely that many supposed Sasquatch are really misidentified known forms. If Bigfoot is here, it may be many bears. The study includes... So he's not even out there.
And what bears actually stand on 2 and just start wandering through the forest? They don't do that like that. No.
Yeah, they're on their 4s. But he's not... The thing that gets me, number one, is he's not even in the field counting, 1, 2, 3, to 900 black bears. Then, the next bear should be a Sasquatch.
No, he's got his little aliens out there doing it.
So the study includes a map showing black bear populations and Bigfoot sightings overlapping in some places, especially the Pacific Northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Texas and Florida. Florida? The 2 states have plenty of Bigfoot sightings, and Texas has no real bear population, and Florida only has a small presence. So, does that include in your research, dude?
No.
Yeah.
No.
He also explained that other animals or people can also be mistaken for Bigfoot. But he's not even out there in the fields, dude.
And where was this guy from?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm finding out here. Usually when people say they've seen something like Bigfoot, they aren't lying about what they think they saw. But this doesn't mean they aren't mistaken. In a 2009 report, he found that a distinct overlap between black bear populations, and we saw that already. The author of that study wrote that overlap suggests that many sightings of this cryptozoid may be cases of mistaken identity. Dude, where's your data?
Yeah. Where's he from?
Yeah, it doesn't say. So he's also talking about Loch Ness Monster. He also talked about that. He debunked that in his study.
He's not out in the water to say, oh, there's nothing here. I was not on the ship to say, nope.
No. So he also told in the research said that spotting a 3-foot eel would be a 1 in 50,000 event in the loch. For an eel that's almost 20 feet or more, big enough to be mistaken for Nessie, the probability is practically next to zero. There again, he's not out there on the boat.
There's so many strange things in this world that we have never, ever even explored. And we're finding new things all the time. Mm-hmm. So how do these people really and truly know if there really is anything like that or not?
That's what I want to know. How can he crunch the numbers when he's not even out in the field doing the investigative reporting? Like, really, dude?
Exactly.
So, I don't know. That was kind of interesting to me. So, another news story, animalistic, okay?
Ooh, this is going to be great.
Yes. This caught my eye for real. Okay, on UPI.com, woodpeckers stashed 700 pounds of acorns in a wall of a California home. I'll tell you, when I saw the picture, I can probably show it. Here's the picture. I'm going to include it here. All right.
Wait a minute. Woodpeckers?
Yeah, woodpecker.
Not squirrels?
No, it's a woodpecker. Okay. So a pest control technician investigating an insect problem at a California home made a startling discovery. About 700 pounds of acorns had been stashed inside the house's wall by woodpeckers. It's a gross picture. So Extreme Pest Control said he expected to find a dead animal inside the wall of a Glen Ellen home. So Glen Ellen's like in LA. Mm-hmm. Where residents reported seeing maggots and mealworms emerging from the wall.
Oh, man.
That's a nightmare for me.
Yeah, but that's a delicacy for that dang woodpecker.
So the tech cut a small hole in the wall of the second-story bedroom and was shocked when acorns started pouring out of the opening.
Jackpot. Jackpot.
Castro and his colleagues discovered the acorns were piled about 20 feet high inside the wall.
Oh, yeah. Jackpot, boy, yes.
And he estimated about 700 pounds of acorns were removed.
Wow.
700 pounds. That's a lot of acorn.
That's only in that one wall. He didn't do all the other ones.
The technician said he investigated outside the home and discovered woodpeckers have been poking holes in the chimney stack and have been stashing their acorns in the openings for the past 2 to 5 years.
Those woodpeckers like, ha, sucker. You only got a half of our style loot.
He said the acorns eventually fell through into the wall cavity. He said it took about 8 hours to remove the acorns. That's pretty quick. He said he repaired the damage to the home's exterior and added screens to protect the wood from the birds. The dang birds are saying, you took our food.
You only took half of it. We started the other ones too.
Other houses next door, your neighbors.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. When I saw that picture, I was just like,
Yeah, the neighbors got loot too.
The whole dang neighborhood. Yeah. It's a grocery store for the woodpeckers.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Then my last article that I found was very interesting. According to WTopNews.com, a ex-school official allegedly embezzled $1.5 million worth of what? Not money, not school documents, not school equipment. What do you think he embezzled $1.5 million worth of?
Porn?
No, not porn. Not food. Well, okay, I won't say food. Chicken wings. He loved the chicken wings.
I know we love chicken and everything, but holy crap, are you kidding me?
He took all that chicken wings.
He ain't going to be able to eat all that.
Oh, but he will. So the former school official in the District of Chicago is accused in a bizarre scheme involving more than $1 million worth of stolen chicken wings. Okay, let's see here. They launched an embezzlement scheme that resulted in the theft of wings that cost more than $1.5 million in taxpayer money.
Is that over a long period of time?
We'll see. We're going into that. Yes,
sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. The alleged scheme began during the height of COVID pandemic, when the schools were closed on state order and replaced by virtual learning. Despite the fact that children were learning remotely, the school district was still providing meals for pickup, which a lot of our schools were doing. I remember that. Okay. Yes. From July 2020 until February 2022, for like 2 years, almost 2.5 years, Liddell placed hundreds of unauthorized orders for food items, including 11,000 cases of chicken wings, for which the district was billed for more than $1.5 million.
Wow.
Through the school vendor, Gordon Food Service. The purchases were made separately from legitimate orders made by the school district. Okay, so the food service believed all the purchases were authorized and billed the district for everything. The district paid the bills in full, including the ones for unauthorized purchase.
Wow.
They said, okay, $1.5 million for chicken wings. Check. Paid. Paid.
Who's the chicken now? That's right.
But in January 2022, the district business manager conducted a routine mid-year audit and discovered the food service was more than $300,000 over its annual budget with the school, and only about half over.
I'm going into business for chicken wings.
The closer review uncovered individual invoices signed by Liddell for absurd quantities of chicken wings. Surveillance videos. There's video on you, dude.
Oh, there's video.
Showed that Liddell showed up at the Gordon Food Service to pick up the food orders and would leave with them in a district cargo van.
Ooh.
But the food had never brought to the school.
Oh boy.
Where he just brought that all to the house. He had freezers full of chicken wings.
Yeah, that's why he said chicken wing business. That's what he went into.
Prosecutors said it wasn't clear what she did. Oh, it was a lady.
Oh.
Why did I think it was a guy? A preconception in my head. So it was a lady. What she did with the chicken wings. Mm-hmm. The school district didn't even serve chicken wings to the students because they contained bones.
Oh.
For real?
So then why did they even buy them?
Why have it available on the menu if they didn't even serve it?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
So you know what? That's kind of the school's fault right there in the first place.
Oh my God. The school district, doesn't even serve. Let's see. The district cannot comment at this time because of the ongoing investigation.
Of course not.
However, we're fully cooperating with the authorities on this matter.
Sure they are.
Okay, do a little investigation and look up Liddell chicken wings.
Liddell chicken wings.
She has her own restaurant. Her specialty is chicken wings.
That's what I figured. Exactly. Why should she have to pay for it when somebody else could already pay for it? Might as well come out of the tax dollars in her pocket.
That's her retirement. So now that she's, not working at the school district, that's what she's doing right now. That's her business, side business.
That's right. She got fired, and so she said, screw you. I got my own business.
That's my pension right there.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my goodness. So that's all the stories I have. Stay tuned on our social medias for upcoming news. We have still a couple giveaways in the hopper. Sure that's happening.
Yep.
So we're excited about that. So, indie artists, if you're country, bluegrass, Americana, gospel, if you write original music for those genres, submit it to our sister station, BarnDoorRadio.org.
Yes.
Email at BarnDoorRadio@gmail.com.
Well, that was one hell of a show. Pack up.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Get out.
Thank you.